Hiding, baby. But what's most important, can I know your name? Can I know your name? Wanna know your name? Can I know your name? Wanna know your name? To the smile that you show. Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you're following me on Twitter and make sure you're checking out the website, itsmontez.com. Subscribe. If you don't, you can't keep up. Duh. If you want to connect with me, you can also check me out on Facebook, Montez McCamish, just spell it out. We've got this new series called Powerful Conversations. It airs every single Wednesday at 8 PM Eastern Standard Time. It's where V Loves, Suze, and me, Montez McCamish, talk about powerful stuff. Hope you're there. We have live chat, and you can chat to us there inside the box. We always do our best to give shout-outs and respond. Without further ado, right into the show. itsmontez.com.
Hello, it's V. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I have many things coming in the future, in the near future. And this is one example. I'm going to be sharing with you clips from a live chat that I did with Montez McCamish over on his channel, itsmontez.com. And we want to keep doing this every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So this is our first chat, and there's going to be many more to come every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you want to check this out, here are a few clips from our chat. The chat was an hour and a half long, so this is going to be bits and clips of it. If you are interested in joining us, I can have all the links down in the description box so you know where to find our next chat. So without further ado, let me just show you what our chat looked like. Just a reminder, these are just a few clips. The full video, the link to that video will be in my description box. Please check that out. Thank you for watching.
Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. itsmontez.com, and I've got a very special series for you. Every other Wednesday, V Loves and I are going to have powerful conversations. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce Loves to the scene. V Loves, thanks so much for being on the show today.
No problem. I'm so happy I'm here. I'm like super stoked. I can't wait to chat it up.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about what you do on your YouTube channel. You set all your videos ahead of time then, and so it saves you time, but as far as like doing all this, how much time would you say you spend pre-setting yourself?
The editing for like the girl talks, that can take me any time between 2 to 4 hours.
What programs do you use to edit? I mean, because like your work is great, and I'm sure the people
thanks.
know you're very welcome. Learning new programs, it takes a lot of time too though. Like I do know, like when I switched from a regular computer to a MacBook, oh my gosh. I was like, what am I doing with this? Like I understand, like sometimes like I'm always looking at tutorials on how to do like it quickly and get the job done. They say if you can find someone that could like teach someone how to save time, their business would be like enormous. When you're networking with these people, I know a lot of people have problems getting started within networking, and they have to come out of their comfort zone. Did you have any problems doing that?
So they would kind of reject me in that way, but which is fine because then I would line up like 500 other people.
Right. On to the next one.
On to the next. Hey, I'm not your cup of tea. That's quite all right. Next.
Don't make you, won't break you. You know what I mean? Like, and that's another thing I think a lot of people, like the seriousness about people going through the situation, dealing with problems, not having something happen, and then they just all of a sudden quit. But I wanted to ask you another question.
Yes, go for it.
So within going through the things, is your husband, he's very supportive, but like, do you have any tips for people that maybe don't have such a supportive spouse in what they're doing?
Yes, and I know where you're going with this. Yes, I see eye to eye with you. Okay, so of course it's challenging to like do your passion when you don't have that support. It's like you want to feel complete in your like you want to give your passion your all, but then when you have someone who's not so supportive, it's hard. You're like, oh my god, like he doesn't believe in me or she doesn't believe in me. But you know what? Like you and I talked about this. I think if you really love what you're doing and you're doing what you love.
Angela hides.
Hey, Angela. She
does a very good job. She does a very good job putting her video on here. She says, I didn't really know what I was getting into when my son suggested I might like to vlog this. Marissa Wallace Onella. I hope I said her name right. She says, hey guys, watch me get ready for the masquerade ball and 6 other friends doing makeup, dress up, and enjoy some foolery between me and my squad of beauties. You win. So I do think that a very descriptive, well, it doesn't have to be very descriptive, but a good content on side of it, I think that would be really good. But so as far as we get into this the collaboration thing, and when you're building, when did you find it to be a success for you? When did you see like, all right, because at first you're like, man, this is not getting anywhere. We're like, man, I'm doing this, I'm not seeing any change. When did you say, okay, now I can see how it's benefiting me?
Okay, so to be honest, I was like, I got into like the drive I had to like keep collaborating. It wasn't because of like all the subs or you know, like the new subs, the new views. It was more because I was like meeting new people, and it was like awesome. Like the feeling was awesome knowing that we can all come together as a team, and you know, on the same date and talk about something fun or do something fun. I just like, I did it more for like the community aspect of it. And the perks are, of course, like you expose your channel to new eyes. But I think I was more addicted to just like saying, hey, let's upload a video on, like we did a karaoke collab. And we couldn't monetize our videos because we were using like, you know, music and stuff. So I'm like, let's just do this for fun. Actually, no, Mary Avella challenged me. And I'm like, yes, I'm going to do it. Oh, no, wait, I don't want to do it. That's kind of embarrassing. But okay, if I can get everybody else to do it with me, it won't be so embarrassing.
Right, I can understand that. Have somebody else help us with it, right?
Yeah.
I'm not the only one.
Yeah, I'm not the only fool singing, you know, lyrics. So I think it's more of like, you know, just having fun, finding people who like just want to have fun and like step out of the comfort zone. Like I've done so many collabs that I wouldn't ordinarily do by myself, but because it was with other people, I'm like, yes, count me in.
Right. You just kind of get into like maybe like just the way that I don't know. It's almost like when I don't do live shows, it trips me out because I go so long without doing it, and I do an upload. I'll do an upload, and I'm like, something's missing. Absolutely, I could totally agree with that. I do it.
I can tell.
I'm like a junkie for it. Like I'm like, man, this is like, it's like my drug, you know. Like I mean, if I had to fix it, would be this, you know. I don't know why. It's such a, maybe it's just the way that I'm wired. I just really thoroughly enjoyed. Like we've had this conversation. A lot of people are like, how do you have an hour conversation? And we've only really pretty much talked about Facebook and YouTube. And so like, but I mean, for me, I'm like, this conversation is so in. Like I'm like, this is the thing that's in, you know, this is where people need to learn. This is where people need to turn their eyes. And so like, I'm like, why not get someone that's doing great in what they're doing and have them come on and share. Family Montez. How was that interview? Did you enjoy that?
Oh my God, that was so much fun. That's like, that's Darlene. Yes. She is such a sweetheart, and I got her to open up. It was her first time doing something like that. So I got her to like get, you know, comfortable with me, and then we just had a ball, and then we did something for her channel. Yes. Okay. So first of all, I wanted to surprise you with something.
Okay.
Okay. So, are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. So I was, you know, I went in here thinking I was just gonna do like, you know, twice a month, one Wednesday or every other Wednesday. Because I didn't want to like make promises I couldn't keep. You know, I told you about that. I didn't want to like bite more than I can chew.
Right. Because sometimes we do that.
Yes, and I didn't want to like, you know, feel stupid for like saying something and not following through. So I was gonna ask you if you still have your windows open for every Wednesday. Would you? Oh.
Oh.
Yes, I want to volunteer Susan.
Suzie did volunteer, so I hope that this next Wednesday we'll find out some powerful topics to talk about. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have any topics you want to hear, all you got to do is leave it inside the box below, the comment box, and we will definitely do what we can to discuss it. Hello, everyone. It's Montez McCammon from itsmontez.com, and I've got a very special show for you on Powerful Conversation.
Hey, what's up? I'm V. I'm V. My name is V. My channel's name is V Love.
What made you want to start your channel?
There was actually quite a few different reasons. The first reason that I started my channel was...
It makes so much sense. Like, it was basically you was just really just trying to help someone else throughout the pros and cons of what you're going through life. Is that somewhere around there?
Right, yeah.
I'm sorry, Susan. Would you say that you reached like a good amount of people sharing your stories? Because I'm always afraid of like reaching the wrong people and getting negative energy back. So
well, I think you kind of have to have a thick skin on YouTube because there's gonna be haters.
Something that my mother, I was gonna say something that I learned. My mother taught me this. She was like, you know, if you always think about what other people say about you or think, then you're gonna live your life being depressed. You're never going to live life to the fullest. You're gonna be so miserable because you can't please everyone. You just can't, you know. So you just have to keep doing what you love.
I could totally agree with that. Like,
pros definitely are channel growth.
I know you want to start with the pros, but can we start with the cons? Like
No.
like everybody wants to know, like, what is so aggravating? What is so aggravating about doing collabs? Before we got into this show, my right now has been epic. I mean, like, my life happened. I literally had to drop it.
See, those are moments you should have been vlogging.
Yes, exactly. I was gonna say that.
Hey, V Loves, why don't you tell everyone what's going on and what we would like to do, and tell everyone the announcement.
Okay. Okay, so for everyone tuning in, this is our second show. My second, Montez's second show, Susan's first show. So we are so happy to tell you, Susan, that we would love to have you as our third co-host. Our second co-host. Montez is the main host, and you and I will be the co-host. So there will be three of us.
Would you like to join? Would you like to join?
Please say yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Sweet.
We had so much fun chatting with you.
Wow, that's so cool. So like now we have 3 people for the show, and next Wednesday we'll be able to tune in, and at 8 o'clock standard time we'll be having a live show, having conversations for everyone to hear. Powerful conversations. Of course, they might float off topic, but as you can see here, you're going to still get some information, be able to take it home.